Hi guys, welcome to another Source Sounds video. Here we've got a 73 plate INEOS Grenadier. Now, as most of you are aware, it's a working vehicle, fantastic vehicle, not actually that seen. What we've done, and you can see with the products here, we've done an audio upgrade. Now, these vehicles are as hard as nails, obviously BMW powertrain engine in here, but the audio is pretty average without being disrespectful. So if any of you have got one of these, you'll know how sort of poor it is. The connectivity is good, the screen is good, but the actual sound quality in the vehicle is just not that great. What we've actually done here, we've fitted an Audison upgrade. So we've fitted a 10-inch sub box, we've upgraded the front speakers to a component, we've upgraded the rear coaxial speakers, but most importantly we've added a DSP amplifier. This Audison DSP amplifier allows us to correct the sound, basically make the sound right in the vehicle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through the upgrade that we've done, show you where we've been, but most importantly explain how you can make your vehicle sound better. Right then, so these are the door cards. In here we've actually upgraded the speakers to take the Audison Voce woofer, and then we've actually put the tweeter on the top of the dashboard there, and you can see at the far side there. Main reason for this is it raises the sound stage and gives a far better listening position. Now, as you can see in the vehicle, these things are really quite high specs. There's a large screen there, there's all these switches in the roof, which is quite cool. Again, quite a high spec vehicle, and the audio, like I said, I'm not really picking on it, but it just, for such a sort of a well-built vehicle, the audio was average at best, truthfully. So I'm going to show you in the rear and show you the amplifier and also the subwoofer that we've done. Right, so these are the rear doors, a slightly smaller speaker in here. So basically all the speakers in this vehicle were coax, so they did have a separate tweeter inbuilt, but again the sound was quite low. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where we've mounted the amplifier. So the amp, we've made a nice plinth and mounted the amp there. Sits well in there, and it's cabled nice and out of the way. And again, it's just not using any space, if that makes sense. So I'll show you the subwoofer location, and also talk through with you about the soundproofing that we've done, and also the factory products that were fitted. Okay, so we're now in the rear of the vehicle. The main part of this is to show you these factory speakers. So these woofers here, or these coaxes here, so here and here, this is the rear and the front of them. We're in the front of the vehicle. Again, not a bad speaker, but truthfully, not fantastic. And then there were these slightly smaller ones in the rear. Again, not a bad speaker, but truthfully with this, what the customer wanted was a much more rounded sound with more depth. And what we've managed to do with this is obviously upgrade the speakers to better quality, heavily soundproof the doors, which I'll show you, but more importantly, add additional power and control. So this just gets you far, far better sound. I'll show you where we've mounted the sub now. Okay, so apologies for how sort of dark this is coming across, but this is in the boot, and it's really quite dark for two reasons. The lighting's not particularly bright in the boot, but then it's got this black boot liner. So this gentleman obviously uses this vehicle, and he's got this boot liner in to protect the inside of the vehicle. But in the corner there's this this hump, which we've mounted our box underneath. So I'll remove this liner, as you can see what we've done, and see how well it sort of fits in there. And again, the boot is still easily usable, as you can see. Okay, so this is the Audison sub box. So what we've done with there is the cables are run down the side of the vehicle. As you can see, we've peeled back the boot liner just so you can see this sub enclosure. It'll travel through, obviously, this boot liner, no problems. It doesn't affect the sound. It was just to show you the product in its location, and obviously again how well it sits, how discreet it is. So I'll continue on with the rest of the stuff to show you now. Okay, so one of the key things with any kind of upgrade is the preparation in the doors for the soundproofing. What we've done is we've actually heavily soundproofed this door, so they're actually very well built inside, but if we knock on this door, you can just hear how solid these are now with this soundproofing preparation, and this is really a key part of what we've done. So I'll get inside the vehicle, I'll talk you through the rest of the integration. Right, okay, so let's just talk you through the inside of the vehicle now. So I have obviously showed you the speakers and the speaker location. I'm going to talk more about the integration into the vehicle. So basically what we've got with this is, this has a large screen, as you can see. The most important part is how well we integrate into the audio. So this has a controller here, it has your volume controls here, obviously you've got your touchscreen display up here. And with a lot of modern vehicles, the trick, if there is a trick, is how do we get a sound out of this screen and how do we get the sound quality up to playing with the better quality speakers that we've done. Now again, this is where our engineers are really skilled in being able to integrate into a vehicle, take the signal out, so there's absolutely zero loss of function through here. Everything still works as it should. Obviously we've now got more increased volume, so as we increase the volume will obviously increase accordingly. We've fitted a separate subwoofer level control, actually, which is just down here. This allows us to be able to increase and decrease the sub accordingly, but actually it fits really, really well, and this integrates well. But the most important thing is everything we've done, it just totally takes this the hi-fi upgrade up to another level. So for further information on upgrading your vehicle, give the specialists at Source a call on 0114 257 1550. Thank you for watching.